Renewed. If I'm being honest, when I thought of the word renewed, I would say to renew what? Renewed is often a word that lives in the background of the object it's describing. Being renewed is usually a synonym for a more popular and precise biblical word, like to refresh, to restore, to repent, to redeem, but renewed is different. And it being so vague makes it a little bit more versatile. And I didn't realize how much I overlooked a word with such silent strength. But can you really blame me for not truly understanding a word like this? All the forms of the word renewed is only mentioned 6 times in the NIV Bible. Renew, renewing, renewed, only 6 times in the NIV Bible. Renewed in the biblical context is usually used to inspire perseverance, often equated to flying on the wings of eagles and renewing diminished strength. True renewal is usually first recognized when we can't do this on our own. When we're so bogged down with the worries, riches, and pleasures of the world, with an ever-changing standard and a chronic emptiness that comes with trying to find contentment in a world that's not happy with itself. And after constantly pushing and pushing, we're not actually getting anywhere, then we realize that is the starting point of true spiritual renewal. The journey of renewal starts when you're tired of yourself, when you realize that none of your methods work and that you realize your strength isn't enough on its own. For years, I bought into fake renewal. Satan likes to confuse numbness with stillness and avoidance with peace and distractions with communion. Peace doesn't only happen on vacation pamphlets. And I realized as Christians, renewal isn't based off of a change in circumstances, but it is finding peace in the chaos, not bending to the will of the world, but being rooted in God's promises. To be so confident in God that Christ can overcome all storms, that our roots will never forsake us. But they will actually be the ones to save us because daily renewal is promised. But a life free of trials is not. And even after shortcoming, God is still the living water. Even after years of digging our own broken cisterns, Jesus breathes life back into this broken body. And he renews me to his glory. Sometimes I can't even take the gift. Can it really be that easy? Because I feel so undeserving, but God said I was worth it, but I don't deserve a do-over. I don't deserve a second chance. I don't deserve to be blameless, but God's mercy is new every morning. And every morning the promise is the same, but do I believe that? Do I believe that God views me differently, that I've been wiped clean? You see, I'm the guilty conscience, accused by nature, so I'm always waiting for the punchline. I'm always waiting to hear psych. Maybe I think I'm in some sort of Cinderella story, where the clock strikes 12 and the renewal will end, and I'll be left guilty, disoriented, and alone. I think I always thought of renewal as a mission to accomplish, not a lifelong war. I viewed renewal as a stagnant force instead of a dynamic one that truly transforms. A war to find inner peace that transcends all understanding, because in every stage of life, there will always be a competition for your attention. A never-ending battle of what you find your confidence in, or who or what renews you every morning. But ultimately, the Lord's renewal, refreshment, and revival is an unlimited power source that can tear down and rebuild cities, lives, cultures in the world by the strength of one word. Being renewed by God is a gift. To start over every day and to live a blameless life that glorifies Him. Being renewed is powerful.
Thanks so much for watching another episode of the Dead Prophet Society. If you enjoyed what you just saw, please go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also like the video or share it with your friends. For more original content, you can check out some of the links displayed on the screen. And if you want to connect to our church, you can fill out the Connect card linked in the description. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye.